The Jefferson Awards is now multiplying good, and we could all use a little good in our lives. And while there is a new name, the essence of the service doesn't change. We are still recognizing unsung heroes through the Jefferson Award for Multiplying Good. Tom Vaughn is a family man, married for 32 years and raised 3 kids. He's a leader, chief of Southport Police Department. Those who know him say he has a servant's heart. But it's what he does behind the scenes when he takes off the chief of police hat that has earned him a place among our unsung heroes. Chief Tom Vaughn is this month's Jefferson Award for Multiplying Good recipient. If you've never met the epitome of a selfless leader, look no further than Southport Police Department Chief Tom Vaughn.
It was something instilled in us at a young age that we needed to be able to give back, as much as we get.
He fills his time doing just that. Here's a snapshot of Chief Vaughn putting in a little extra time in the donor chair to give that much more blood. He's also raising money for the little girl in this picture, Savannah, who has terminal cancer.
Savannah, she's that sassy little girl. She's, just she's always smiling.
His mission is to make sure she's comfortable and happy, working behind the scenes to handle medical bills and prescription drug costs.
I gave her a little badge that I wear like on my suits. And she told her mom that she was in charge now, and you couldn't mess with her because she was the police chief. That's the kind of little girl she is.
Chief Vaughn held his department together as officers and staff mourned the loss of several colleagues, including the tragic shooting death of Lieutenant Aaron Allen, who was killed on duty responding to a crash.
We've had 5 officers in 19 months, and that's a lot to deal with, and that leaves those families that we want to make sure that they're taken care of.
But it was the way Chief Vaughn cared for an officer who had no family that really struck those on his force.
It was very moving, to see Chief take off every Friday and just be there with Rich. I don't know.
Officer Rich Parnell, who was an only child and had lost his mother and his father, got word he had an aggressive form of cancer attacking his throat and brain. With no family around, Chief Vaughn stepped up.
Rich and I got really close. I would take him to his chemo appointments, his doctor's appointments, make sure that, he got his medicine and that kind of stuff.
Not just to take him and drop him off, but to sit there and, encourage him. And, I think that's what probably pushed Rich to fight as hard as he did.
For nearly a year until his death, Parnell had Chief Vaughn by his side during those weekly 6-hour chemo treatments. Officer Ryan tells us that when Officer Parnell was too weak to walk, the chief literally carried him to his appointments.
It was like a brother to me.
It's character. It's what you do when no one is looking. And I think that speaks highly of his character.
Indeed it does, and there is so much more to tell you about the reasons why Chief Vaughn is here with us tonight. He's even helped the family of a teenager from Perry Township who died in a car crash pay for the funeral and get them out of a hotel and into a home. So many selfless acts, and it's because of that we here at RTV6 are proud and honored to serve you with this medal as the Jefferson Award for Multiplying Good recipient. Thank you, Chief Vaughn, for all you do.
Thank you very much. It's an honor. Thank you.
Chief Vaughn, for all the selfless acts that you do, it does take a support system, and you brought your support system here today. How do they lift you up to keep going?
No matter how down you are or how much work you have or all that, one of them is always here going, what do you need? What can we help with? If you think I can do this all by myself, you're crazy. Without the support system that I have, we wouldn't even be close to where we are now. And especially this lady here, you two are celebrating an anniversary tonight. Yes, 32 years tonight. 32 years. Yep. Congratulations to you both. Thank you, and thanks for being here. Thank you. So nominate someone you know who's making a difference. Just go to our website, theindychannel.com, select the menu, then the Life section, and click on Multiplying Good. Thank you, Chief. Thank you very much.